I'm Jeremy Hooke and I'm co-chair of the LGBT History Month Society, and on Tuesday evening we have the launch of our History Month, and we're very lucky to have the Chief Executive David Todd of the Carers Forum as our main sponsor. David, thank you.
Hi. Thank you, Jeremy. Yes, the Carers Forum is delighted to support the LGBT History Month this year because we support 86,000 carers in the Norfolk health economy, and people caring at home who do this caring role unpaid. We're very anxious. They get in touch with us so we can give them advice, provide emotional support, and put them in touch with carer support groups and other organisations that can help.
Event in February this year has as many events, sometimes 2 if not 3 events per day, which has we have theatre, we have music events, we have lectures, and they will be throughout the county of Norfolk.
Yes, the Carers Forum was founded in 1993 really to support unpaid family carers in the home. Lots of people, you'll understand, at that time didn't realise they were carers, and as an organisation we're anxious to highlight the plight of the very important work they do.
I know.
Jeremy, how are you? What have you been getting up to?
Well, short of things to say really, Stephen, you know.
Yeah, always. Tell us about the society first of all. How long has it been together, and what does it do?
Well, the History Month Society is a national event every February, full of events each day of the month of February. But we here in Norfolk is the it's the Norfolk LGBT History Society. We have our official launch this Tuesday evening, so that'll be the 31st of January from 6 o'clock here in the Forum. And tickets are still available, so if anybody wants to contact us.
But it's ticket only. You have to make sure.
But it's ticket only. It is a free event, but because of space, we need to have the details of people that want to come along.
David, how long have you been involved with it?
Just last year and this year. The Norwich and District Carers Forum supports carers of all ages in Norfolk, and obviously that includes those from the LGBT community.
Do you think somebody from that community, they sometimes get sidelined when it comes to care? And,
certainly, very much.
In later years?
We have 86,000 carers in Norfolk, Stephen, and caring can be very isolating and very lonely indeed. So we hope in supporting the History Month that we can reach out to as many carers there as we can. And please do give us a call if you're a carer listening to this and you are feeling isolated or need any advice or information. Please call us at the Carers Forum.
All right, we'll have a number a little bit later on. Lauren, how long have you been involved, and what is it you do? What's your input to that?
Well, this is the second year that we've actually got involved with the actual LGBT History Society, which is now an independent group. We're a charity, and we've actually set up that as an independent setup to look back at the history of LGBT in Norfolk. And we have got people actually coming to this do who have received bursaries from Norfolk County Council to put on information about people in history and the history of LGBT people.
Are there going to be like surprises from history, like people we had no idea were in this situation?
Absolutely, I think there will be. I think there are going to be. I know for a fact that the one particular person they're looking at is Anne Gurney. And I don't think people realise that there was a lady living in Cromer a long while ago who was disabled and a lesbian and did such a lot for her local community. You know, people like this get forgotten, and so this is an opportunity to actually celebrate their lives.
Because I mean, if you think back, it's difficult to believe that years ago this would blight somebody's life. Their entire life would be ruined. They'd have to either stay in the closet or be completely isolated for the rest of their life.
Oh, certainly, yes. I mean, to stay at home and care for somebody, particularly who's disabled, you can't work yourself, and you know you're really subject to a life on benefits unless you have some freedom from that caring hour.
And the whole business of having to stay in the closet as well. I mean, through history, it's hard to believe there was a time where you could end up in prison.
Absolutely. Since 1968, of course, it's been legal in the UK.
But not compulsory, though.
But not compulsory, no. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's something that we celebrate, and of course we're very, very lucky that we have people that come along and help us to do that. And in fact, at the launch, which is from 6 p.m. on Tuesday the 30th,
night,
we have Carol Bundock, of course, who is a Deputy Lieutenant here in Norfolk. Her Majesty's Deputy Lieutenant, I should say, and she's coming along to be one of the guest speakers, and of course she has presented on Radio Norfolk and on the BBC here. And we're very, very grateful to her for coming along. And we have Michael Cashman, MEP, formerly from EastEnders, many years ago.
Is it Tony, was it he played?
Colin.
Right.
Colin. And that was back in the 86, 87.
Now, talking about 1986, what was making headlines is the government at the time, I seem to remember, was suggesting that councils shouldn't promote anything to do. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They couldn't promote anything to do with gay, lesbian, transgender or bisexual. That they shouldn't spend money on anything like that.
But
no, in fact, Norfolk County Council had up to that point discriminatory policies to actually help people who were LGB to actually get employed. And then the government came out and said, we shouldn't be doing that, and sort of reversed it all.
Yeah. Now, talking about 1986, what was making headlines is the government at the time, I seem to remember, was suggesting that councils shouldn't promote anything to do. Do you remember that? They couldn't promote anything to do with gay, lesbian, transgender or bisexual. That they shouldn't spend money on anything like that.
But no, in fact, Norfolk County Council had up to that point discriminatory policies to actually help people who were LGB to actually get employed. And then the government came out and said, we shouldn't be doing that, and sort of reversed it all.
Yeah, I actually did say in the newspaper article I was reading that Norfolk was actually quite good in favour of helping people, but the government of the day thought, no, we can't be doing that. So there have been quite a lot of struggles through history, and do you think it's important to sort of get everyone together, and not just gay, lesbian people, but other people, just so they can sort of share a bit of the experience?
Absolutely, and this is open to anyone. I know it's a ticketed event as far as the speeches are concerned, because obviously we can only fit so many people into the Fusion and Curve Theatre, but certainly for the rest of the event, it is an open event, it is a free event, and people can come in, members of the public. You don't have to be LGBT or T to attend. We have a marvellous market going on in the forum. We've got the Human Library in the forum, and we have got all our sponsors with stands there: North Norfolk Pride, Norwich Pride, WOW, the LGBT Project, and lots of stalls offering all sorts of things that you'll really love to have a look round at.
One of the things, of course, we mustn't forget is that we couldn't do this without wonderful sponsorship from people, and not just sponsorship, but the great help that we get from other parties as well. We mustn't forget the Carers Forum, who are our main sponsor on the evening. We couldn't have done the event without them. It's been really, really helpful. And David, of course, here is the Chief Executive. David Todd is the Chief Executive of the Carers Forum, and it's wonderful that he's supporting the event. We're very lucky that we've got Gordon Dean, who's a solicitor in the city, who's always been helpful to us, and the Malaysian and Riverbank restaurants, Tony Patching, that owns them, has also helped us with. Can I just also...
There's a happy birthday today, isn't there?
There is. This is just what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm very, very lucky to be a trustee on the Board of Trustees for the Peter Tatchell Foundation, and I'm actually leaving here to go down to London. We have a dinner this evening with Peter Tatchell. And it's his 60th birthday today, and he celebrates 45 years of campaigning, endlessly campaigning for equality and diversity, and that's just for anybody. You know, you don't have to be a fully paid up member of the LGBT community.
Has his life got any easier as time has gone on, or is there always something to campaign about?
There's always something to campaign because the Peter Tatchell Foundation is about helping anybody in need. Yeah. It could be if someone's discriminated by the fact of how old they might be, their sexual orientation, their sexuality, their ethnicity. There's all sorts of forms of discrimination still We don't live in a perfect world, we know that, but the Peter Tatchell Foundation has been paramount for that. And anyway, it's just many happy returns to my dear friend Peter.
Right, we're getting a bit tight on time here, so contact details if we need more information.
Thank you, yes. Norwich and District Carers Forum 01603 219 and 924. Thanks, Stephen.
All right, great to see you, Jeremy, David and Lauren. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Very much indeed.
And I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yes, indeed.